Hello, you oily humpers of economy dog food. Jim Sterling here, and this is, I think they're calling it Infestation the New Z now. I think. This is the third iteration of what was once the notorious The War Z, later changed its name to Infestation Survivor Stories, and is now, again, I think, Infestation the New Z. This game's been going on, it seems every 2 years they change what the game is, and this is the new Z, better than the old Z. They claim, I guess. It's got mixed reviews, which is better than the mostly negative reviews that they got last time. I'm going to call this character Chungus. I was going to start just dropping us into the game, but then I saw that this character has no neck, so we're going with the necklace character. Yep, we'll go all purple on this. That looks good to me. Done. Of course the names are... Oh, for fuck's sake. Boglin. Nice one. Alright, play. Browse servers, open world. Heat and see what server type. Yep, brilliant. Official servers, that'll do. Yeah. Join. Okay, we're gonna experience the new Z. Very exciting. Here we go. Some advertisements here for account subscriptions. The game is free to play right now. Very much like its other two incarnations. There we go. Infestation the New Z. I was right. Like its previous incarnations. It's an MMO with zombies in it. And they really have had an uphill struggle. And I've got to say, despite how shady and sleazy it was when it was the War Z, and it was shady and sleazy, I've got to admit their commitment to something that nobody wants to like, really. When it was Infestation Survivor Stories, it was still quite boring and didn't really earn back the trust that had been lost when it was the War Z. Do check that up. I won't go over the whole history of it, but I played for a Halloween special 2 years ago. I played it when it was Survivor Stories, and it was dull, and the zombies took forever to kill. You basically ran round them with a golf club, just battering them, like that scene in Shaun of the Dead, where they played Queen's Don't Stop Me Now, except in Survivor Stories. You weren't having such a good time. So that's a thing. Also, apologies for the croakiness of my voice. Whatever I was sick with last week came back with a fucking vengeance on Monday. Yesterday I was absolutely terrible. Today I seem to be over it in almost all situations, except I'm gunked up like a fucking sewage pipe. Okay. So we're covered in, Matrix green at the moment. Maybe that's just a sort of temporary invulnerability situation we got going on. Excuse me. Everyone who logs on right now, in the at launch, gets access to, I think, a temporary premium account. How's that net going? I'm going to be a little bit wheezy as well. Like I say, I'm really stopped up. Gives my voice a bit of a sultry quality if I use it just the right way, which would be good for I recently recorded some voice acting stuff for a project that's going to be announced next week, and oh fuck, that's a giant big nutty zombie. Have we even got weapons? What we got? Bandages. We got our classic granola bar. Oh fuck. Yeah, I'm not going to get into a fist fight with that dude. Last time we... Oh, God, my voice. Last time we played... Oh, I'm just taking damage. Brilliant. Last time we played, we found a golf club by an old police car. There we go. Well, that's a good start. That's a good start. We've lost all our items, so the premium shit was a waste of time, I'm guessing. Can't help you, Nidato. Nidato there wants to know how they changed to melee again. Reading the word Nidato, that sounds like a Pokemon name. I now just want to go and play some more Pokemon. Which I'm trying to get through for review, but there's something about this one that I'm not just, like, getting proper into, and I think it's because I'm sort of tired of the stuff that they really should have abbreviated, or at least, offered an option to contract by now. I don't want to watch the Pokemon Center healing process. I don't need to be told that I'm putting a potion in the items pocket in my bag anymore, And the tutorials. Tutorials for things I've done 7 times already, Alright. Let's try this again, shall we? Yes, let's revive, please. So far, not particularly exciting. We've got 6 days in our premium account. I mean, what can I get with that? Can I buy that? These you got. I got no gold. What's the point of a premium account then? If I can't even buy a dragon skin box. Fuck it. Let's just jump back in. Let's just go with beginner servers this time. Maybe we'll last a little longer. Alright. I say it's been 2 years since I last played this game, back when it had a new name, a different name, its second name, as opposed to its third name here. So let's see if we can get back in the game, because that was a poor start. I mean, to be honest, I really don't care, but maybe I should have just stood my ground and punched that big zombie. Then again, I remember how long they took to kill in its last iteration. And fisticuffs, there was no way I would have outlasted that. Anyway, I just got to wait for this loading screen again, very long loading screen. I'm really annoyed about the fact I'm ill. Or have been ill. I'm getting over it. I know some people express concern because I get ill a lot. And they're always like, oh Jim, you're always sick. And I never used to be sick in Britain, back when I lived in the UK. Maybe once a year, if it was a particularly bad bit of lurgy going around. But once I got here, I don't know, maybe it was just my immune system was so specifically tailored to UK diseases. When I'm out here, if anyone in the general vicinity gets sick, I will pick it up. Anyway, let's get on with this. Oh yeah, that was invulnerability, because I could see there's a little shield. There was a little shield icon going down. I should have checked this out first, really, seen if we had any weapons on our other, our other life, our previous incarnation. But anyway, lesson learned. I wanted to check her next situation, didn't I? But can't tell. Oh well. Let us continue. Connected to voice server. That's a proximity thing. Well, if it's not push to talk, then people are just going to hear me croaking and talking bollocks, and that's on them. So, I'm already getting flashbacks of Infestation survivor stories, which also featured long stretches of road and nothing. I was still working for Destructoid when this game first came out as the War Z, by the way, just to give you some context as to how old this game is. And it's come out under a new name today, officially on Steam. I'm like, Jesus. Like I said, I kind of appreciate their sticking with it when the world is more or less suggesting, don't bother. There's something to be said for dedication. But when you're constantly renaming yourself, slow down and get the stamina back up, because of course there's a stamina meter. When you're renaming it constantly, it still looks a little bit shady, a little bit untoward. So my hope is we will find a car or something. I mean, it's, again, from what I remember last time, anything like that's normally surrounded by fucking zomboids, but we'll cut along the grass here as we watch these flowers just pop up, just grow from nothing. The new Z, everyone. Looks a lot like the old Z. This is... I won't subject you to this. I'll get back to you when something interesting happens.
But in there I can see it, how like nerves with issue many things. I'm bad, right, we're here on the right. No one thinks or expects too much. Hollywood's calling for the movie rights, and baby, let's keep in touch. Hey baby, let's keep in touch. Oh, in touch, I want you to reach me and show me everything what else can see. So what's got the open mind as well? So if I can be unable to tell what's yours and mine. But she's fine, and I want to be the light, but yeah. Why you want me to run around? Yeah, that's your fire, think up, well, that's it, so.
Okay, so we're at Pleasant Valley, from the looks of things. Because I've been checking the map. Helps to have a map. We've got ourselves Castle Pine Settlement is our nearest settlement. I wish our nearest settlement was Goblin Peak Settlement, because it's called Goblin Peak. And that just sounds like fun. So we're going to, be very careful about our approach here. Oh, we've got LS40 there in the chat, also headed towards Castle Pine, so maybe we'll see a friendly face when we get there. I see no zombies immediately, but given the pop-up on these flowers, they could be all over the place. We just don't know yet. We got ourselves a burnt-out car and I think an upturned lorry or something. Some sort of upturned truck. Hopefully there will be some supplies. Right now, my main modus operandi is a weapon. Oh dear. Well... brilliant. Right. Great. You realise I had nothing, right? Elite Daniel. You stupid, stupid bastard. I had nothing. Was that worth it? You dumb prick. Well... there's our second introduction to the new Z on the beginner server. Arse kicked by Elite Daniel, who killed us for no reason. Now we've just got to wait again to be booted. And then we can reload the game. Again. Okay, so we've revived right by Pleasant Valley again. Weaponless, of course. Not sure if Elite Daniel is still hanging around. But we are invulnerable. Well, we were. We're going to be mortal. There we go. Mortal again. So let's see if anything's here for us. If I can just get a fucking... I'll take a stick at this point. I'll take a pointed stick. And I'll shove it up Elite Daniel's butt. Oh, shit. I think that's a zombie in the right far distance there. Okay. Don't want to get into any combat right now. I just want to get a weapon. I think this is all just decoration. So far, I am reminded more of when this game was called The War Z than I am of Infestation Survivor Stories, which is not a good thing. It's not a good thing at all, because when this was first out as look at that squat, that is... You've had so many years, you could have improved some animations by now. Oh, Elite Daniel's taken another victim. This isn't good. With a gunshot sound as well. So Elite Daniel is packing heat. I just want to, get something. Can I just get something? But yeah, as I was saying, at least when this game was Infestation Survivor Stories, or maybe I just got lucky. I stumbled upon a car, well, a bunch of cars, early on, And it was still boring as fuck, but at least I got a golf club early enough. But when I first tried this game, when it was the War Z, when it very first came out, it was like this. You know, a lot of walking around doing nothing, getting killed, and then waiting to revive. Which, by the way, you need a premium account for the instant revive that we're doing. When that goes away, like, you have to just make several characters and rotate them out. The War Z was awful for that. It was like, if I remember correctly, it was like, wait a fucking day before you could revive. Okay, let's... We've been in this situation many times before on this channel, playing games like this, where we just go into these houses hoping to find shit, and it's all just set dressing. Like, oh! Holy shit. Okay, we have a gun. We have a gun. So we can aim like this. We can go first person if we want. Alright. And the funny thing is despite this obviously being a zombie survival game, I'm up for saving every single bullet of this for that little cocknort. The one who got us. Unbidden, unwanted. Oh, a knife. Okay. Okay. Got a tactical knife for shanking zombos. And if I ever see Elite Daniel again, buff with the MP5. Things are starting to solidify and form up. So, we had a rough start that was reminiscent of, you know, the War Z. Clearly named so to coincide with World War Z. Make you associate it with that very famous book turned critically disliked film. We have an M4 as well now. Although mousing only lets you do 1 and 2. We actually have to press 3. Oh, no, we don't. Pressing 3 doesn't let us use the M4. Okay. I think I encountered that issue with the last game. The last version of this game as well. Oh, well, fuck it. Rearrange if we have to. So R2X is on a killing spree with a 5 kill streak. If we see R2X, we got to be careful as well. Let's check the old map, which it helps to have. Distress. Someone's in trouble. Let's see if we can help them. We have got 30 bullets in this gun. Every shot's got to count as we take on the new Z. It's got to be careful. Don't want to be snuck up on from behind. Now, this video is going to be considerably shorter for you, but I've been playing for quite some time. And that zombie that we left behind at Pleasant Creek or whatever it was. Sorry, Pleasant Valley. That's the third one we've seen. Like, all the zombies you've seen are all the zombies I've seen so far. Oh, look, some rocks just appearing from the ether. Is that distress call still there? Yeah, okay. Let's reconfigure ourselves a little. There's some stuff over there, I think, beyond the trees. But that's not what we're dealing with right now. You see, I want to be a helpful boy. A good person. I'm not here to go on a killing spree. I'm not Elite Daniel. What's the betting we get there and there's just nothing there? Now, let's not be cynical. You know, the game heard me criticise it and gave us an M5, an M4 and a tactical knife. 'Tis a generous God, a giving God. Okay, we're very close to where that person needed help. Dance with a 4. Dance with a 4 needed help. Okay. But yeah, very annoyed about being unwell. Because, you know, I got back from my New York trip, was feeling pretty good. You know, re-energized. I need a bit of city life now and then. To sort of get me energy back up. And my back's doing great, you know. Down almost 60 pounds by now. So, feeling pretty good about myself. Things were going okay, apart from, you know, the world, the state of the world and everything. But on a personal level, things were okay. And then I got really sick and couldn't enjoy any of it. So, there you go. Like, right now I've got this, I'm holding in this really itchy, scratchy, blistering cough I want to do. It just hit me that this person could be luring us. The distress call could be a trick. Well, I think I was right. We're here. Nothing else is. Alright. You know what? There's a zombie over here. I'm just going to shoot it. Just so that the game has a bit of action. The video, rather. You know, the video has a little bit of action going on in it. Oh, stuttering a little. Other than that, I mean, it's, you know, it's got a bit of a saucy frame rate going for it. Okay, let's just do some action. Oh, we got 100 XP and $176. We didn't even go through 10 bullets to get it. See how the tactical knife does for us. Oh, the zombie's gonna pick up the flowers. That's sweet. Hello? Aha, stabbed him up the arse. Brilliant. We'll do this one as well. Oh, no, I was gonna sneak, but fuck it. Right up the arse again. So, we've got ourselves some intense action there. Oh, an FMP90, M16. Shit, son. Weapons a go-go. We're a proper kitted out army person now. Give me that coconut water. Right. So, the goal is to get to Goblin Peak Settlement, I decided. We ended up in a place where they're more or less equidistant, so I'm going to head to Goblin Peak, because it's called Goblin. And, thinking of playing a Goblin in the next D&D game we do. We're still doing the Vampire La Masquerade game at the moment, but, the local gaming store, which was redesigned to be actually about gaming instead of just this horrible collection of badly labelled comics that it was before. We're going to do it there. So we're going to be doing it with possible strangers. I don't know exactly how well the DM has gotten a response. Sorry, words aren't coming out my head properly. I don't know how well the response the DM has gotten, but I'm excited about trying out a D&D game in a public forum. And we both picked up the new Monster Manual that they came out with the nice black cover with the silver Mind Flayer on it. And there's rules in there for, you know, other playable races and playable monster races. And I noticed you can play a goblin. And I've always wanted to try out a goblin. I realise it's not the most advantageous character race to play in D&D, but the idea's always appealed to me. So, with my DM's permission, I'm going to play a goblin, I think. I wanted to play they've got these bird people, Kefkus or something, I forget the exact name. But when I read the rules for role-playing them, I realised that would make me just even more obnoxious a role-player than normal. because they only can mimic sounds they've heard. Apparently, they're creatures with no original thoughts or ideas. So I have to, like, they can imitate any sound, any voice perfectly, but they can't do anything on their own. So it would just be hours of me making silly noises, which would be funny for literally 2.5 minutes. And then it wouldn't be funny at all. Goblin, though. I'd do a goblin. Okay. Well, we're a long ways from Goblin Peak, so once again, I'm going to speed things up and I'll check in with you when some action happens.
But I will walk 500 miles and I will walk 500 more to be a man who walked 1,000 miles before that should do. But I'm walking, 'cause I know I'm gonna be the man who's working hard for you. And the money comes in for the work I do, I'll pass almost every day on to you. When I come home, I know I'm gonna be the man who comes back home to you. If I go, then I know I'm gonna be the man who's coming over you. But I will walk 500 miles and I will walk 500 more to be a man who walks 1,000 miles before that should do. When I'm lonely, well I know I'm gonna be the man who's gonna be willing to. And when I'm dreaming, well I know I'm gonna dream about the time when I'm with you. When I go out, well I know I'm gonna be the man who goes along with you. And when I come home, I know I'm gonna be the man who comes back home with you. I'm gonna be the man who's coming.
Okay, action's happening, we're being shot. We're not going to get to Goblin Pass. I'm getting the shit kicked out of me and I didn't even see who it was. Fuck this game. Oh, fuck it. I'm done. Boring. Trash. It's just long walks of nothing happening. We saw a handful of zombies. Oh, there he is. Fucking prick. Well, that was Infestation, the new Z, which is indistinguishable from the last few attempts they've had at this thing. Long expanses of nothing to do. Hideous visuals, bargain basement shooting mechanics and combat. The zombies go down more easily this time at least. But I've got no further interest.